Hi guys, so this is the mini training that will show you how to create a sales or a booking funnel for your serviced accommodation. Facebook is a major powerhouse. It's a big channel. 1.8 billion people go onto Facebook every month to socialize, to keep up with their friends and family, and just to be generally social, because that's what the website is about, right? But obviously, you are looking at this video because you've realized that there's a big potential with Facebook ads in relation to generating direct bookings for your serviced accommodation. So this training will aim to show you how to do that exactly. And I think before I get into it, it's important to note that Facebook is not a sales channel. It's there to generate leads. What we're trying to do here is to get booking and booking inquiries coming through straight from Facebook. So the funnel is what we're going to create in this training. So, how to create a Facebook page for your serviced accommodation business. This is where a lot of people go wrong. Most people will go and create a brand type of Facebook page on Facebook. In actual fact, if you have a business that has a physical address, you are better off creating a local business type of Facebook page. What this enables you to do is that if someone is searching for accommodation in your location, you will show up higher on their newsfeed in the search results. Also, it helps with those that have more than one location. Instead of creating 3 or 4 different pages for each of your locations, you can have just one Facebook page and then add each location under that Facebook page. So each location has its own address, its own opening times, its own phone number if that's the case. The point is, you will not need to make 2 or 3 or 4 different types of Facebook pages. All your locations will be under the same brand that's on Facebook. So that's the first thing I'm going to be showing you what to do. So how to do. So we'll go straight into it. Okay, so if you log into your Facebook account, you need to click this little drop down here and then select create page. And then from here, it's this type of page that you need to create, especially if you want to be able to add extra locations in the future. So you select local business or place type of page, and then the category that you really want to show to select here is the hotel or hotel and lodging. And then here you would enter your business, the name of your company. I'm gonna call it testing 2, and then you need to put an address on there as well, because it's a place that's got a physical address. Facebook will need you to put an address. So the address you'd put on there is the address where the property, where your serviced accommodation is actually located. And then you'd need a phone number to go on there. And then you click get started. Oh, you didn't like something. Okay, let's just call it testing apart hotel. And then from here, you obviously add your logo or picture here, and then you add a cover for your page. And then over here, and this is really important guys, you should always make sure that there's a call to action on your page. A call to action is a button that will tell potential guests what you want them to do once they get on your page. And for us guys, it's it's the book now button. That button should take the people, the guests, the potential guests to your website or your landing page. If you haven't got a website or a landing page yet, it's just best to have a call to action that says message us now. But if you do have a website, select book now, and then here you'd have to add the full URL of your website. Click add button. There we have it. And now you've got a book now button that goes straight to your website or your landing page. So now what happens if you want to add an extra location, like I was telling you a minute ago? The first thing you want to do is you want to Google request locations access Facebook. Okay, you can either do that, or you can type in this link, facebook.com/help/contact/911-818, all these numbers. The link is with this video if you want to click straight through to it, but otherwise if you Google request locations access Facebook on Google, this link will be right at the top. So essentially what you're doing here is that you're telling Facebook that you'd like the ability to add more locations under your page. So you type in your name, your email address. This would be the email address that's associated with your business, and then the number of locations you have. So if you have 2 to 10 locations, you select here. If you have more than 25, you select here, and then somebody from Facebook will be calling you back. But otherwise, these two at the top will suffice for most of us here. And then the label is the actual page that you want the location ability feature enabled on. Once you've selected the page here, then you click send. You'll see a little pop-up message that will come up straight away saying you'll get a response shortly. And guys, they do this pretty much straight away. Within 10 to 15 minutes, you'll get an email saying your request to access locations has been approved. That means that you can now add more locations to your page. And I'll quickly show you what that would look like on a page. So I'm going to type in my page that already has locations access. So you'd want to go to settings, and then you see that locations is over here. If you don't see these locations here, you need to go back and request locations access again. Okay, so you select locations, and now it's telling you that if you've set up locations for your business, your main page can't have an address. You can either migrate your address to a new location or remove the address from your from the settings of your page. So what this is telling you is when you would have created your page originally, there would have been an address there. So for you to add more locations on here, that address need to be removed, and that's what we're going to go through now. Click Save Changes, and then go back into the settings, locations, and now you can add your location. So the first location we're going to add So I'm just going to type in 01. You can add any number that you want here. This is just purely for your reference. Subcategories. And then you'd have to type in an address here. So I'm going to type in the address of one of my locations. Then here you type in the name of your location if you want something that will help you easily identify that particular location. So my city space Woolwich. Click save. And then here it'll tell you that your location is has been saved successfully. So guys, you can add as many locations as you want here. Obviously the maximum you can have is 50 if you have, again, but if you had more than 25 you would let Facebook know over here, and then they'll be arranging to give you a call back at some point. But if you have less than 25, then it's something that you can set up straight away. And guys, so that is how you create an extra location for under the same page. And then at some point here, as the hours and the days go by, when Facebook has propagated your new locations, they will all show up on the front page. So when people come to your website, to your Facebook page, they'll be able to see all the locations you have under your brand. So I hope you guys get a lot of value from this. Obviously, if you have any questions, then tag me in the group, or we'll talk about it on the group calls that happen every month. So we'll move on to the next video.